Y'all, Benzino just set the internet on fire after putting his own daughter Coi Leray on blast in the most humiliating way possible. A couple of hours after Coi went public with her new man Justin LaBoy, Benzino jumped on social media and claimed that she might be expecting her second child with Justin LaBoy. Now, if she's really pregnant, y'all, you'd think that Benzino would celebrate the news like any proud grandfather would, right? But no, Benzino turned into a whole spectacle. He didn't hold back. He went straight into shaming her, making it clear he wanted the world to know exactly how he felt about her decision. Y'all already know that their father-daughter relationship has been shaky for years, but this latest meltdown feels like Benzino is dragging the drama into dangerous territory. The way he came at Coi wasn't just petty, he was vicious, and the things he said about her are wild. So let's get all the way into it. For somebody who's always crying about how he and Coi aren't on good terms, Benzino isn't exactly doing a great job to try to fix their relationship. It's like every time he opens his mouth to talk about her, he says something that is guaranteed to make things even more strained between them. It's almost like he doesn't really want to fix their relationship, but after his latest shenanigans, it's almost guaranteed that she's going to cut him off for real this time. So y'all know that the streets have been speculating that Coi is dating rapper Justin LaBoy, right? But the rumors got stronger when he interviewed her on his podcast a couple of days ago, and they talked about everything there is to talk about. She spoke about her baby daddy, Trippie Redd, and how she found out that he was cheating on her, and she also revealed that she wished that she hadn't publicly announced that he had cheated on her because it made things even more difficult for her to deal with. Y'all listen up and tell me what you hear.
Does your past have to do with anything we have to do with?
No.
All right then. That's grown.
But if we go on if we fake break up and you talk to somebody else, that's cheating.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
I'm with you. Okay, so you pregnant, you find out you're getting cheated on. How did you get through that? Like, that's really tough. Like, I remember watching that happen online on social media, and I feel like whether people knew you, didn't know you, loved you, hated you, whatever it was, I feel like we was all heartbroken when that went public.
I feel like I honestly wish I didn't go public with it because it created so much more problems in my life personally, especially with the father of my child.
Right.
Because I don't wish bad on nobody, right?
Yeah.
But I was pregnant and I was vulnerable and I was like fucked up.
And y'all, it didn't take long for things to get a little flirty. And when I say flirty, I mean these two were flirting together extra hard.
People was so crazy about me being skinny.
I never fronted though. I'm just saying it's been on your body, but now the videos now.
It looks good.
That shit look crazy.
Thank you.
You single?
I'm very single.
What does very single mean? Like
very single, but
like you're not entertaining nobody, nothing.
I'm entertaining somebody. I actually found some I linked up with somebody that I actually think I like. I actually not even think.
It doesn't take a genius to realize that she was talking about him, and they were trying to be slick about it. But at some point, they couldn't even hide it anymore, and Justin asked her on a date right there and then.
You my new hobby. We outside tonight?
No.
Where we going after this?
I can't.
Hey, yo, cheers, Coi. You like me a little bit, Coi? Just a little bit.
I think you're cute.
Okay.
I think you're toxic. You're not like the type of thing. I like nice, I like nerds. I like geeks.
I'm smart
geeks.
too. I got a college degree.
I didn't say you're dumb.
I'm just saying, I'm a geek. I'm whatever you like.
Hey, are you?
Yeah, whatever you like, I am. I need to be a geek. Yeah, somebody give me some fucking glasses. Whatever I need to be for Coi, I'm gonna be. I ain't gonna lie, Coi. I need a chance. Let's just go to dinner or some shit. Let's just see where it goes.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you like to do? What is fun to you? Like
I'm a weirdo.
If I wanted to plan a date out for us, just me and you. Give me some tips.
But what really sealed the deal were the photos that they posted after the podcast, like this one, where Justin captioned it with, "My Coi, respectfully." And then there's this video of him grabbing her in a suggestive way.
Yes, sir. Look who's outside in New York City. NYC. Yes, sir.
Talk that shit.
But while fans were talking about how good they looked together and how they made a good couple, Benzino decided to insert himself into the situation, and not in a good way. He went off on Coi, shaming her for moving on with Justin when she had a baby at home. He thinks that it's way too early for her to be dating, considering that her daughter is only 3 months old. And Benzino also had a little something to say about her not taking her baby daddy back and keeping her family together. According to an insider, he thinks that she should have fought harder to so her daughter could grow up in a 2-parent household, and she should be more bothered about that than dating around. But what really had fans gagged was when a source revealed that Benzino has been going around telling people that Coi is probably already pregnant with Justin's baby. And the source claimed that he has been bragging about how he's not going to play grandfather to her child with Justin because he doesn't support her having multiple baby daddies. Y'all say what? Like, how involved are you trying to be, Benzino? First off, if Coi is even pregnant, why is he announcing it before she and Justin got a chance to do so? Fans feel a type of way about him doing that. And then they accused him of hating on his own daughter and using her for clout again. But what makes the situation even sadder is that Coi had nothing but good things to say about him in her whole interview with Justin LaBoy. She even said that she wished for her daughter to have a good relationship with him. Here's what she said.
I feel like, me and my dad, we weren't the best of friends growing up. We didn't have the best relationship, and that's something I don't want my daughter to have. I want my daughter to have the best relationship with her father, her grandfather, regardless of what I went through. I don't want to project, my traumas onto her. So
yeah. So how's you and your dad's relationship right now?
Me and my dad's good. I feel like we're at a point where it's
I'm so happy for that.
Yeah, because you want to know what it is. It's like your family, your parents. You have to, your people you love, right? They're not always going to do what you want them to do.
Agreed.
And they're not going to do things how you want them to do it. So you have to learn how to just appreciate and just respect them for them and appreciate for them. And that's what I've learned with my dad.
So she said all that only for him to turn around and start some more nasty drama for no reason at all. But honestly, if you've been following Benzino and his villain story, his shenanigans have been going on for a while. And so you probably shouldn't be surprised that he did what he did. I mean, this is the same man who had no issues with her baby daddy Trippie Redd cheating on her, and instead he kind of defended Trippie Redd's cheating.
You don't think it'd be like hard, like dating a rapper, like a rap star, like a male rapper?
Right, yeah, she's gonna have to deal with it. I mean,
like Trippie Redd been in the game a minute. Like he got crazy fans too.
Man, they be going crazy. So you already know the groupie lines down the corner after every show. Him as a man is gonna have to come to terms with that with just him and God. Because I don't want to be a hypocrite because I know what I was doing. But she's my daughter. If you love her and you love the child and you plan on being with her, then nowadays with social media, it's gonna be hard to do any type of cheating. But if you do it, you just be respectful at it.
So you think of being in a monogamous relationship is gonna be hard for them with the pressure?
It's hard to be in a monogamous relationship with anybody right now. I know Coi is a one-woman type guy. Mm-hmm. She's not with the what I'm saying, him messing around. So
because some relationships be open. She's not with that open stuff. She's like, hey, you're mine. That's it. Yeah.
No, she ain't with that.
But the interesting thing is that the interview happened before Coi announced that Trippie Redd had even cheated on her. And now fans are speculating that Benzino knew about Trippie Redd cheating on Coi, but he didn't say anything to her for bro code. And even given Benzino's track history, that wouldn't be all that surprising. It's just sad because Coi was completely heartbroken over this. And she announced the breakup earlier this year saying, "Nothing worse than being cheated on. I wouldn't wish this pain on my worst enemy. God bless." She also reposted this quote that said, "I believe that people's actions can make it clear that they have no respect or regard for you. Regardless of what they say, their actions indicate that they don't value you. When you notice this, take it for what it is. Remember, actions speak louder than words." And she also threw some shade at the women he cheated on her with, saying, "Girls don't care if he got a baby on the way, married, in a relationship, just had a baby, happily in love. It doesn't matter what it is. They gonna always be there. What matters is a man's discipline and the way he don't play about his girl. He gotta be ready for commitment 100%. And Trippie, on the other hand, was unbothered as F, and he wrote, "To every B I ever did wrong, I'll do it again." And for some reason, Benzino, Coi's own daddy, thought that he deserved a second chance from Coi. But as some fans have pointed out, it's probably because he sees a little bit of himself in Trippie Redd. I mean, this is the man who once slept with 14 different women in one weekend. He bragged about it in an interview where he said, "One Memorial Weekend, cause really, we was giving Source Awards down there in Miami and it was crazy. So one weekend I said, I wonder how many chicks I can smash in one weekend, right? So starting from Thursday to Monday, I bet somebody I could smash 20. I end up smashing 14. And then when asked how many times he went raw, he replied, 6 of them I knew." So given his very rough, nasty past, I guess we can see why he would think that Trippie cheating on Coi while she was pregnant wasn't a big deal, and it has been pressuring her to take him back. Plus, as some fans have pointed out, Benzino doesn't seem to like Coi very much, and he has humiliated her so many times on social media. For example, y'all remember when he publicly declared support for R. Kelly? He claimed that Kelly should do 30 years behind bars for this child SA charges because the singer's victims were only a couple years shy of the legal age of consent, which is 16 years old. Coi immediately distanced herself from him, saying, "I want everybody to know I want nothing to do with anything my father has going on. I haven't spoken to him in over a year, and I don't condone or respect any of them interviews he got going on. I don't respect his decisions, and I really don't want nothing to do with him. Please don't even think of me when you see him." So while Benzino was upset about that, he made some really nasty comments about her. In an interview, he said, "She made a comment about the R. Kelly situation and said that she doesn't want to have anything to do with me because of the R. Kelly thing. But then 4 months ago, she was on the Matt Hoffa show. He asked her, 'Hey, when did you lose your virginity?' She said 14. I didn't know. So I'm like, here you are condemning me for saying what I'm saying, which is a grown folks conversation, which I never mentioned you, and you really shouldn't even involve yourself because this was a conversation that I'm having." Now, throwing your daughter under the bus to defend yet a convicted PDF file is certainly an interesting choice, to say the least. But Coi then replied, "Sharing the same DNA and blood doesn't make us family. Loyalty, boundaries, respect, teaching, guidance, love, patience, encouragement makes us family." But that wasn't the only time that these two had that drama, because I know y'all remember that time that Benzino got mad because Coi went on the Breakfast Club show and revealed that she didn't grow up with money like people thought, because Benzino was already a broke boy. Take a listen.
But that's the problem. Everybody thinks it's like a silver spoon situation. My dad lost the source when I was like 9, bro. Like once it was gone, I was old enough to understand life. And it was gone after that. Like reality hit. We're broke and we're figuring things out. You feel me? But
so it turns out that Benzino didn't like being called broke by his own daughter, and according to Coi, he started threatening her and her mom. She revealed this in a Twitter rant saying, "I hate to bring this to social media, but my father needs help. Sorry if I offended you on Breakfast Club, but don't treat me or my mom because you hate to admit that we went broke after the source." She continued, "My dad is texting my mom, threatening her and me because I said we went broke on a Breakfast Club on the day of my album release. The devil is working. This is a perfect example of why everything is going so good. Here he comes being weird, trying to mess up somebody's life." She also said, "Build a bridge and get over it. That's why I don't even like mentioning his name. That's why I never mention his name coming up in the industry, because he can't get over his past and don't even recognize how much he's damaging when he does this stuff." She didn't stop there though either. "I'm your only daughter. You worried about being called broke on the day of my debut album? You ain't even text me congratulations. You so bitter and evil. I'ma pray for you." She continued by saying, "He texted my mom, threatening her, talking about some watch. Grow up. You was just trying to get her to do a growing up hip hop. We don't want that life. She's trying to be here for me and support me while you trying to find every way to beef with me and suck the life out of me. I'm tired." But Benzino also took to Twitter to throw his own shade at Coi, saying, "The problem with this social generation is they have no respect or regard for who came before them and how they laid the blueprint for them to be successful." He continued, "I'm tired of this old talk. Hip-hop is over 40 years young, and the ones who appeal to older and younger will be the most successful." Anyone who thinks that because you're in your 40s and 50s you should just go sit in a rocking chair and still don't live out and pursue their dreams and aspirations, and idiots. Boy, what is you talking about? They continue to go on, but y'all get the gist of it. So the bad blood between them has been going on for a long time, and just when we thought that it looked like things were starting to look up, Benzino just had to go and ruin it by running his mouth again about her and Justin LaBoy. Now honestly, it's starting to look like the streets might be right when she said that he low-key hates her. And at the end of the day go in, and Benzino didn't just embarrass his daughter. He lit the fuse on a family scandal that's spiraling out of control. Instead of letting Coi enjoy her moment, he hijacked it and made it himself the headline. And now everybody's questioning whether this was about her pregnancy or about his own desperation for relevance. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. The damage is done. The damage is done, and the internet won't let him walk away with this one quietly. But here's the real question. Is Benzino just a bitter father lashing out, or did he expose something about Coi's new man that we're not supposed to know? Drama is just getting started, because y'all know that Coi Leray is going to clap back in a way that is guaranteed to hurt Benzino's feelings big time. Sorry, Grandpappy.